Ezzey's Pass, also sometimes called Ezzey's Cutting, is located on the tarred R38 road between Barberton and Kaap Maiden. This part of the Lowveld has a rich history in more ways than one, and the area is dotted with gold mines, ghost towns, and constant reminders of the past. Although the pass holds few apparent dangers, we strongly recommend that you drive this road without exceeding the speed limit, as there have been a number of serious accidents on this section. The road is narrow, with many blind corners, so keep a sharp lookout for other cars and trucks, motorcycles, pedestrians and animals. The pass is 10.4 kilometers long and contains 23 bends, curves and corners. Take it slowly and enjoy the scenery. At the start, the road crosses a railway line, then begins a gentle left-hand turn, ascending gradually. The road straightens out for a few hundred meters, then makes a right-hand turn back towards the east as the summit of the pass is approached at the 1.3 kilometer mark. There are good views over the Kaap Valley to your left at this point, but if you intend to stop, make sure that you find a safe place to do so. A long winding descent now follows until you reach a sharp 90-degree left-hand turn at the 3.7 kilometer point. The pass was named after George Ephraim Ezzey, known as Eep. George was born in Australia in 1874. As a young man he went to work in Queensland, where he joined the Australian contingent to go and fight in the Second Boer War in South Africa. He was a member of the 5th Queensland Bushman, Private Number 283, and travelled to South Africa aboard the ship Templemore. After the war, George was discharged from the army in 1902. He elected to stay in South Africa and worked for the South African government on a special farm in Pietersburg, helping veterans find employment. After that, he joined the Public Works Department building roads, and it was during this period that a new cutting was built and named after him in 1927. He became a roads inspector soon afterwards and held this position until his retirement. George met his future wife, Catherine Boyd, whom he nicknamed Kit, whilst working in Queensland before the war. When Eep decided to remain in South Africa, he sent for his fiancée to join him. She suffered very badly from seasickness on the voyage over and vowed never to cross the ocean again, which she never did. They married in Pretoria in 1904 and produced 4 children. George passed away in March 1944 and was laid to rest in Pretoria. Kit died soon afterwards and was buried in the beautiful little town of Sabi in Mpumalanga, quite close to the pass that bears her husband's name. After the 3.7 kilometer point, the road begins to undulate gently, still descending, with a steep cutting on your right and some sharp drop-offs to your left. There are no guardrails along this section. At the 6.3 kilometer mark, the road reaches its closest point to the river, opening up a picturesque view over the valley. Unfortunately, there is not a safe stopping place at this particular point. A hefty retaining wall with a low parapet is built along the road on the left-hand side. The road flattens out for the next 3 kilometers and follows a fairly straight trajectory in an easterly direction until you suddenly are presented with a right-hand bend. The nearby town of Kaap Maiden is a small farming town situated at the confluence of the Kaap and Crocodile rivers. The town lies just off the N4 National Highway and is marked by a large abandoned silo visible from the road. The silo has since been repainted to add some tourism appeal. The farms in the region produce sugarcane, subtropical fruit and vegetables. The town began as a junction on the Pretoria-Delagoa Bay railway line. Recently, the town underwent some development due to the Sasol pipeline and construction and upgrading of the national highway. There's a steep cutting on the right and magnificent views to your left as the pass again comes into close proximity with the river. The road then curves back towards the northeast, and halfway through this bend is a small lay-by where you can stop safely, provided that you're prepared for it and that there's no traffic immediately behind you. There's only one more bend when you cross the bridge over the Fig Tree Creek and the point where the pass ends. There's a small village near the bridge, so be on the lookout for pedestrians and livestock.